So we've reached an agreement quite quickly, and it's great for everyone, really, just to be able to move on, move forward, a positive foot forward. And really, this is in line with a new spirit of cooperation. We're working together very well, and we're really striving to move towards employer of choice, and that's what is in our strategic plan. So our City Council, of course, unanimously voted on the strategic plan, and that's one part of it. So,
talk about, I guess, some of the key aspects of the deal, and the wage increase and that kind of thing.
Yeah, I think it's very competitive, and I think, again, it's in line with what we're trying to achieve with employer of choice. I know it's going to take years to get there, but certainly this just brings our entire team up, and it's really what we're striving to do. So,
as far as the union itself, which employees would this involve? Just
I believe I know it's over 100 employees. It could be 150. I might be a bit wrong on the numbers, but it's a good percentage of our team, and it ranges from public works to finance, so it's a really broad range. But the good news, of course, is that we've reached an agreement so quickly, and we did that in a really positive way, really focused on the goal of employer of choice and striving to come together as a group and say, what are we trying to do collectively? And so I think the agreement was quickly reached for that reason.
Yeah, when you talk about the quick agreement, you get it done before the first agreement's even, or the last agreement's even over, and you rarely see that happening. Yeah. And how comfortable, how friendly were the negotiations here? It seems like it was pretty respectful and quick.
It was very respectful. I think we reached an agreement in less than 2 days. And it's not to say that we weren't working on the details and really getting into the discussion. However, the discussion was really positive, and we were able to find common goals quite quickly. And I think for that reason, we were able to resolve things in a really fast manner. But again, like I said, it was very thorough. There was a lot of detail on the table, and discussions were very lengthy. However, we didn't really stumble along the way, so that's why we could reach an agreement so quickly.
As far as the wages, this make their wages more comparable, I guess, with centres that would be similar size?
Similar size. Again, I would say we still have a ways to go as far as employer of choice, but I know that we're moving in the right direction.
You keep mentioning the employer of choice. Can you sort of get into that a little bit?
Yeah, certainly. There's a number of companies in the province that would be considered top employers, and very competitive in wages and benefits, and perhaps some extra perks. The idea, of course, is to be a winning team, and we've got great things that we need to achieve as far as prosperity and growth, and so we certainly want our team working in a positive manner and moving forward for everyone, for the whole community. So that's why employer of choice, and this City Council, of course, put that in our strategic plan. It's a 3-year strategic plan, unanimously voted on by Council, so it certainly is the direction of Council.
How much of a financial impact do you think that could make going forward as you try to make your wages more competitive, your benefits more competitive? Is that something you've budgeted for and set aside sort of an extra portion of the budget to try and do?
Well, right now, certainly we're taking baby steps. I wouldn't say this is aggressive by any means. I think it's a fair step forward. It's inching forward. It's going to certainly take years. And I agree with you in the sense that certainly we have to plan for it. And as the growth and prosperity comes our way, we'll have more room to do that.
This employer of choice thing, do you compare yourself with other public sector bodies, or do you also compare yourself with private companies?
I think it's either or. I mean, certainly you want to compare apples to apples, but we do want to strive to be employer of choice, and certainly we want to be a place that everyone can be proud to be a part of. So we're really looking across all spectrums. So.
It was very smooth, but was there any issues that kind of took a bit longer to get through in terms of reaching in a kind of an agreement?
Well, certainly I think this might be a record. I don't want to brag, but 1.5 to 2 days, so it was very smooth. And as far as any stumbling blocks, there were areas that warranted more discussion, areas that we did spend more time on, and certainly benefits and vacation was one. So you could see that reflected in the agreement.
Well, we see as well that the number of vacations you get right off the hop has increased. And will that create an additional need for employees as you get more people, get further years of experience, and as a result, further weeks of vacation time? Are you going to need to increase your staffing numbers as a result of that?
It's not an aggressive benefit, really. It's going to take years for people to get to that level or to that point. But of course, the staff really mentioned to us many times, many occasions, that it's work-life balance that's important. And so with this agreement, you can see that reflected in the wages and in other benefits.
Where's your staff numbers going? Is it going up, down, or remaining more or less the same?
We're going up, but I'd say very slowly. But certainly with the growth, as you can see, it's 3%. We're striving to really grab our piece of the pie. So if we could get more in line with some of the other centers that are certainly experience more prosperity, our staffing levels will be reflective of our growth.
Perfect, great, thanks.
Thank you.